First of all, just thoughts and prayers out to everyone affected right now by the storm and the elements here. A lot of water last night, this morning, and then the wind kind of came through. So, it affected all of us. We had good communications throughout. Started last night, just kind of anticipating when some of the main, weather was going to hit, and so that people could plan their transportation coming in accordingly. So affected all of us. There's some trees down on Providence Road this morning, just things that we have to work. So I just, also want to just thank and appreciate all the first responders who are out there trying to make sure that everyone can move around safely, and for giving us the heads up and warnings about transportation. As far as practice, just a great day. Another great week of stacking up 3 in a row. The work Wednesday, the turnover Thursday, defense got a couple again. Friday, our focus Friday today was fantastic. The guys were dialed in, and I know we're heading in the right direction as the communication just gets clearer and louder. The confidence of what we're doing, making those adjustments, which is what Friday's all about. Putting the whole game plan together: first, second, third down, the red zone stuff, short yardage, all of that. We throw a lot at them on Fridays, and so for the guys to be locked in and to throw 3 more good practices was fantastic.
Robert, tweak a hamstring, is that, hip?
It was something in his hip. At the beginning of practice. They started working on him. They took him in just to get ahead of it. So we're going to have to take that day by day, get him back in tomorrow, and also see where he's at. And, we'll be making that decision, as the next couple of days play out.
With the way the guard positions shake out, you have Ball, you have Christensen, who both have a lot of experience. Is that kind of what you're looking at heading into this weekend?
Yeah, excited about an opportunity for these guys if it comes up for both of them. We know Chandler's going to have to play for Damian because he'll be out this week. And so I'm just really excited to see those guys who have been working so hard, giving us different flexibility in some of the heavy tight end things that they've been able to do for us the last couple weeks. But just let your work pay off, and the focus and the hard work those guys have put in. I'm really excited about both of them having an opportunity if Brady gets a chance to.
Does that change your play calling, game plan at all?
Not at all. Yeah, it's our system. We expect those guys to go in, not skip a beat. Let's play football. They'll be right in there with Austin, communicating and talking it through as we go.
You said Brady would be next up.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Just concerned to have both those guys. That was a position, obviously, you weren't here last year, but guard was a kind of revolving door due to injuries. And any sort of sense of just concern there, despite your confidence in the back?
I'm just excited for the guys to get that opportunity. We talk about just the game reps and what that means to these guys, and so we're going to need everybody. We count on all of our guys, our practice squad players as well. They have to continue to service the other side of it, but they also have to be engaged in the game plan, and all of a sudden Jalen Coker's on the 53, and so, I love just having those opportunities to challenge guys because as we all grow, it makes the team stronger. So a great opportunity for those guys.
Do you expect Damian Lewis to come back next week?
We hope so. Certainly hope so. So we can, turn it around, just keep working on him through the weekend, all the way into next week, and hopefully we can get him back out there.
Dave, we talked to him yesterday. Obviously, that's like a baseball overhead throwing motion injury. Does that help in terms of, that's not a motion he really does, in terms of getting him through the season and then potentially doing something after the season?
I think so. I'm not an expert on it, but I think that, for his position, it's just a matter of getting everything to calm down in there, make sure his strength is at a point where he can, function and do the things he needs to do, because you certainly use your arms a lot in there, So, again, we'll bring him along and see where he goes.
Did you have anyone or any players or staff with family kind of more in the eye of the storm last night?
I'm not sure about that. I just know that it affected all of us, all of our neighborhoods. We had trees down, one coming out of my neighborhood, and then, just as I was driving in on Providence Road, there's a huge limb, right in front of one of our staff members' house, and it was, so those things are concerning. It was, I talked to Brad. He got in about 15 minutes before me on the same road, and I said, "Man, did you see that big tree?" And he was like, "What tree?" So it happened in that window where we were coming to work. So, again, my heart goes out to everyone who's being affected by a lot of this.
They have had Cincinnati been dealing with injury at tackle. Is that somewhere you think you had pass rush stepped up last week and see another step forward with that situation?
Well, hopefully it's an opportunity for our guys, but again, our focus is on executing our schemes, and making sure that we're playing with high effort and that we're playing within our system. And so, we kind of just keep the focus on us, really in terms of injuries. We're really attacking scheme, and trying to take advantage of scheme. So that's kind of where our focus is.
I think we ever asked you this week about Andy popping up with the ankle. Was
Yeah.
that on one of the pressures on Sunday against Vegas?
I don't remember exactly which play it was, but something happened in the game. He was able to finish fine, and he's been, monitoring it and working on it all week. But he's looked great.
Deontay seemed pretty optimistic he would be out there. It's just kind of a day off maybe because of the wet field yesterday.
Yeah, we limited him today, just got him back out there, and he looked great. He looked fast. And so for us, it's making sure that he's full speed and ready to go on game day. So really looking for big things from Deontay again.
We'll do a couple more.
You sound optimistic then about his chances.
Yes, yeah.
Everybody good? All right, thank you,
Good.
Coach.
All right, thank you.